Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about yet another token that in my opinion has a really good short-term potential, and this project is called XWorld Games or the XWG token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website xwg.games in order to learn more about this project, right? So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information on coin market caps page. But before we talk about that, I want to talk to you guys about Gateio. Gateio is a centralized exchange that is known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on major centralized exchanges. That includes Binance or Coinbase. What this means is if you have a Gateio account and if you buy these low market cap gems, you increase your opportunity of making a 10, 20, 30 or even 100x gains within those cryptocurrencies, right? And if you don't already have an account, by using the link in the description or on the screen right now and setting up your Gateio account, you not only increase the chance of making such a good profit on your low market cap gem tokens, but you also have an opportunity to get a 30% trading fee rebate, which is also a bonus, right? And by using the link and signing up, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank you in advance. So as I mentioned before, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information presented on coin market caps page for this token along with the website itself, which means this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is XWorld Games? XWorld Games is a gaming ecosystem built on Binance Smart Chain. So right off the bat, it is a Binance Smart Chain based gaming project which allows you to earn money or in the form of cryptocurrencies or in specific XWG tokens when you play this game, right? So the main goal of the project is to connect the fast growing crypto world with the gaming space to create a global gaming community where users can create, collect and trade NFTs while taking part in multiplayer games. So what's the main goal of this game compared to several other games? What is this game actually offering to the world? This game is actually a very fast, it's a part of the fast growing crypto gaming kind of like platform where users can create a global gaming community and also create, collect and trade NFTs, which are in-game collectibles, while taking part in multiplayer games as well, right? So XWorld Games is a decentralized gaming platform where members can play to earn the XWG token. So when it comes to the main focus of this game is to provide an opportunity for people to connect with other players in the decentralized ecosystem and earn XWG tokens while they're playing this game, right? So players earn XWG tokens during the game that can be used to implement in-game functionality and trade for other assets. So you can use the XWG tokens in order to collect in-game assets as well as unlock functionalities which you otherwise wouldn't be able to unlock, right? The metaverse of XWG games or the X World Games brings together millions of gamers and simultaneously introduces them to blockchain technology and the concept of NFTs. So one of the overarching goal of not just this game but any play to earn game is to bring in or onboard new players or new crypto users to the crypto world and giving them exposure to not just the crypto gaming ecosystem but also the crypto ecosystem in general by giving them the tokens in order to play games, right? So that's also something that XWG or the XWorld Games is focusing on. XWorld Games took inspiration from the popular card game called Pokemon. So obviously, if you guys know Pokemon card games, those were quite popular at the time, and X World Games is taking inspiration from that. The team began the project in 2019 and arranged their launch in 2021 on Binance Smart Chain. So they are a relatively new project. They have been around since 2019 and they launched in 2021, right? The first title available on the platform is the digital collectible card game Dream Card. Developers hope that they can attract gamers through their captivating plot following the legendary romance of the Three Kingdoms. So they have an in-game kind of like a campaign program where there is a legendary romance of the Three Kingdoms, which is kind of like the theme of the game, and they're trying to draw user attention in order to play this game and build the ecosystem in that way, right? So the next section basically talks about the founders of this game, which I'm not going to cover into because this is a simple and easy, easy to get information that you can get directly from CoinMarketCap's page itself, and it's not really going to contribute anything to this video. So I'm going to skip that section, right? So the next section is what is more important to us, which is what makes XWorld Games unique. So XWorld Games is a blockchain-based gaming system that seeks to introduce blockchain technology and NFT gaming to non-cryptocurrency players. So one of the main reasons why you need to look into this game is that this is one of the many games that's mainly focusing on trying to bring in a lot of newcomers to the crypto space by offering them tokens for playing this game and also giving them exposure to the NFT world, right? So that's their main vision, which is what they're trying to focus on. So the platform is designed around simplicity and convenience, featuring low gas fees, fast minting ability, decentralized governance, and a user reward system. So they have multiple different components to the game, which focuses mainly on simplicity and convenience, right? So the game must be simple to understand and convenient for people to play, and it should also feature low gas fees. This is easily possible because Binance Smart Chain is one of the lowest kind of like gas fees requiring blockchain in the crypto space, and fast minting ability. So the transaction speeds on the Binance Smart Chain are also quite fast, so you can easily mint any NFT within this game. Decentralized governance, so people who want to participate in the future, in determining the future of this game, can also do that by holding the XWG token. And user reward system, so people who want to get rewarded for playing games will also like this game, right? The first game launched in the X game world ecosystem was Dream Card, in which players can create their first blockchain wallet, gain insight into networked assets, and understand the concept of NFT. So they have multiple games, and one of the first games that they've had in their ecosystem was Dream Card, which, as I mentioned, is similar to the Pokemon card game, where players can basically create their blockchain wallet within this game, which for many newcomers is going to be the first time that they've ever used a crypto wallet, right? So that's something that's going to be very impactful for a lot of newcomers to the crypto space, and also gain insight into networked assets and understand the concept of NFT. So this is going to be kind of like a tutorial kind of like a platform that offers tutorials to people to use the crypto space, NFTs, as well as get exposure to doing kind of like gaming within the decentralized ecosystem, and that's a powerful thing, right? So more games are planned to appear on the platform in the near future. So not just this game, there's going to be multiple other games that will be built on top of this platform in the upcoming future, right? So here are some of the features of the game itself, which we can quickly go through. So the first and the most important feature is NFT cards. Players create their own character cards, choose weapons and types of equipment, customizing both the combat effectiveness and the uniqueness or value of the card. So players can create their own cards, choose weapons and type of equipment, as well as customize combat effectiveness as well as uniqueness with the value of the card as well. And card games or game cards are tokenized and presented as NFT. Gamer can trade their NFT cards via the XWorld game marketplace. So just like any other game platform that has an NFT component to it, this game also has a marketplace, which is where you can buy, trade, sell, and do whatever you want with the cards themselves, which are NFTs within this game, and or even collect cards and use these cards within in-game missions or campaign projects, and you can earn more tokens, right? So the second most important component is the DAO, or the Decentralized Autonomous Organization. In the XWorld Games ecosystem, XWG holders form a DAO called Community Council, where token owners make proposals for the development of XWorld games, vote on important management decisions, and manage their game economy as a whole. So just like any other DAO, this DAO is also mainly focused on network governance, and they do focus on improving the platform, and people who hold the XWG tokens can vote on proposals, thereby designing the future of the platform itself, right? So these are some of the main two components, and if you see, thus X Game World offers a high speed and high quality decentralized gaming space where gamers can take part in a blockchain based gaming experience with fast and cheap transactions, mining incentives, and governance. So again, everything that we covered is being summarized in this paragraph. So according to the creators of the project, the mission of X World Games is to construct the gaming economy on a completely different level. So they are by they, what I mean is that the developers themselves are trying to focus on taking the game to the next level, which is their main focus, right? Utilizing all the advantages of blockchain, including NFT exchange, cross-chain bridge mechanism, DeFi swap and staking, and a game metaverse of creation and play, XWorld Games hopes to become more of a social network rather than a gaming platform. So their long-term, like extreme long-term vision is to make sure that they use all the components of the game that we covered so far and advance them to a level where this game is not just a game anymore, it's a social network. So it will be something like a Facebook or Twitter or some kind of like a social network on a decentralized blockchain, and obviously it will still have NFTs, XWG token as well as the gaming element to it, but it will be more of a social network rather than just a game with social elements to it, right? So that's their long-term vision. So that kind of gives us a quick overview of what this project is all about. You can learn even more information by going through their page on CoinMarketCap, but I'm going to quickly go to the website itself, which is xwg.games, which provides you a lot of information about the game itself, right? So if you scroll below, you can clearly see that they have a lot of information going on here. They have giveaways, which is kind of like something that they're doing on a regular basis. You can close that. You can also see the dream card free to play earn game, and if you see, the background shows the world where you'll be playing mostly, and you can click getting started to get started with the game. You can click on the marketplace if you want to buy, sell or trade NFTs, and if you scroll below, they right away have all the information along with downloading version 1 or version 2 of Dream Card, which is possible on iOS as well as Google Play, right? And you can read through about their investors, strategic partners, the mystery box. Everything is pretty straightforward to read and understand, and you can also play the game itself by clicking on the get started button. For now, we're going to skip through that because it's a pretty straightforward platform. I'm just going to the top left corner here to access the home page, the different types of games you can find, as well as you can also find information about Game Hub Marketplace, specifically about the pools, news analytics, and FAQ as well, right? So going back to the coin market cap page for this token is a token that you technically can earn for free, and I'm going to tell you by the end of this video how you can earn this token for free on the Binance Smart Chain. But if you see right now, this is a token that's ranked 375th by market cap on coin market cap, and it's currently trading at 8.2 cents at the time I'm making this video, with about 18% growth in the past 24 hours. So this token has slightly exploded in the past 24 hours. I think this is because of the fact that a lot of cryptocurrencies are rebounding, which is one of the reasons why even tokens like XWG is also rebounding, because when Bitcoin rebounds, all the other tokens also rebound, including the low market caps, right? So if you scroll below, the token has a market cap of about $102.7 million, which is not bad for a project that has less kind of like exposure than many other games, and there's definitely money coming in pretty soon, which is why you're seeing an 18.09% increase in market cap as well. So it seems like a lot of people are starting to notice this platform and play the games in this platform, and that's something that is a good sign that this project is growing, right? If you take a look at the max supply and total supply, this is obviously one of the weak points of many play-to-earn games, including this game, where the max supply is ginormous. If you see here, it has a 10 trillion uh, 10 billion 10 billion token max supply, with about 1.24 billion tokens in circulation, which is only about 12% of the total supply, right? Obviously, tokenomics seems to be the weakest point of this project. Everything else seems to be really good. The fundamentals are good. The platform where it's existing on, Binance Smart Chain, is a quick and scalable platform to build on. They do have lots of plans for adding new games. So it is, every checkpoint seems to be like checked for this project. It seems like only the tokenomics is kind of like the weaker section. But again, as you know, like play to earn games need to have a high supply so that they can generously reward people in order to incentivize people to play the game. And similar to those projects, this project also has the same kind of weakness. I wish that the circulating supply is quite higher compared to the max supply, because such low circulating supply does indicate that this token can get dumped, at least in the short to mid-term period, which will slump the price of this token and thereby make it dump hard, right? So that's the only concern that I have with this project, along with the fact that this project needs to add more games. But apart from that, it seems like everything else is good, right? So if you scroll below, you can clearly see that this project has still, despite the poor tokenomics, made predictable short-term gains, because it's going up and down and up and down. That's one of the reasons why when I started this video I said this is a really good short-term play, because this project does show that if you time this project properly, or if you know what you're doing and what price you're buying it at, you technically can make some really good gains in the short term, right? So if you take a look at the price, initially it was worth, again, significantly less than 1 cent. I don't even want to read this number, but it reached an all-time high immediately, slightly over 25 cents per token. In fact, it reached an exact price of about 27 cents per token as of, again, this is as of 22nd of August 2021, but it instantly dumped and then reached a lower value of about 5.7 cents, 5.3 cents per token as of 28th of September 2021. And then it started rallying back up, making another sharp peak towards 27 cents per token as of November last year before crashing down. But this time it only went as low as 14 cents per token, and it moved sideways before fully dropping to a price point of about 11 cents per token. And if you see, it is kind of like it is kind of pumping predictably, even though the peaks are not as prominent as before. But now if you see, the current price is starting to rebound, so it seems like this token is going to go up. So again, even if you buy this token at an 18% gain in the past 24 hours, as you can see from the top right corner, this token still seems to be in a really good momentum, thereby making some really good short-term gains. I believe that this project can probably go somewhere between 15 to 20 cents per token, and if you buy this token at this price point, you're still poised to make that really good gain, right? But again, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research, right? This is definitely something that you can look into, but at the same time, you need to be very careful. It is a very volatile token as well, right? If you take a look at the Bitcoin company, on the other hand, you can clearly see that this token has a similar price pattern to dollar comparative. The initial price of this token was kind of like 60 satoshis per token, or close to 60 satoshis per token, before crashing down to a relative lows of about 13 satoshis per token as of November or October last year, and then it reached another peak of about close to 50 satoshis per token, went sideways and then dumped to a price point of about 20 satoshis per token, rebounded to a 40 satoshi price point, went back down to 20 satoshis per token, and now it's kind of slightly trading below the 20 satoshis. To be exact, it's trading at 18 satoshis per token, right? Again, as you see, this token is kind of like having the same pattern as dollar comparative, which means the Bitcoin comparative is also probably going to rise up pretty soon. It can definitely touch somewhere between 30 to 40 satoshis per token. I feel like at this price point, this token can technically go slightly above 40 satoshis per token and maybe dump back again, right? But the only thing that you need to notice is that this token has some really sharp peaks and really sharp dumps. So the moment you see this project going like crazy, you need to dump this token, otherwise you lose out on that particular gain, right? As I said, this is a really good short term project, a good short term gainer for the crypto space, but I think when it comes to long term hodl, I don't think this is a really good project for long term hodl. Yes, there are strong fundamentals and there are strong points where this project can perform very well in the future. But I think in the world of play to earn games, there's going to be much better projects with much better tokenomics that will be coming in with much better chance of long-term survival than this project. But that still doesn't mean that this project is not a good short-term play. In this case, it is, right? So if you take a look at the markets itself, obviously this project is listed on Gateio. Gateio being one of the most popular exchanges for listing low market cap gems early on, is also the place where this token can be bought from a centralized exchange. Apart from that, you can also buy this token from L Bank, which I would not trust at all. You can also get this token from PancakeSwap, which is probably the best location to get this token from, and MEXC, right? But speaking about PancakeSwap, if you want to earn this token passively, you can go to PancakeSwap.finance, go to their syrup pool, and stake some cake tokens in order to earn XWG tokens at a rate of 141.58% APR, which is ridiculously high. And you can stake a maximum of 100 cakes per token, 100 cakes per person, and earn some really good consistent yields for a period of maybe 2 to 2.5 months. Since this is a pool that only recently got launched, I believe it got launched yesterday, and this project is still producing really good APRs, right? So over the course of time, the APR will decrease just like other projects, but it will kind of stabilize somewhere between 50 to kind of like 45%, but it's still good APR if you're having some idle cake tokens which can make you some passive income, right? So for the next 2.5 months, you have an option to passively earn XWG tokens while you're doing your research. But if you see the price point, this project is going to definitely pump quite hard because it is kind of trying to go in the upward direction. So this is still a good project to buy if you do want to buy this token and not to earn this token freely, right? But if you want to earn this token for free, you can go to PancakeSwap and get some CAPE tokens and then stake it onto the syrup pool, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token is a really good short-term play. This token can easily cross the 15 to 20 cents in the next couple of weeks, and by early to mid kind of like Q3 or Q4 of this year, this project can cross its old all-time highs and make new all-time highs somewhere between 40 to 50 cents per token, which is good for the short term, right? Again, mid to long term prospects of this project, I think you need to definitely take a lot of things into consideration. There's a lot of new play to earn games that are coming in, which has much more gameplay benefits as well as higher graphics, and those games have a good token with extremely low max supply that brings scarcity into the table, which I don't think games like XWG can compete with. I could be completely wrong, and I feel like there's definitely a chance that this project can succeed in the future, but it's more likely to succeed in the short term than in the long term, and that's why I'm saying that this is a really good short term play, right? Again, going back to the Gateio exchange, guys, if you guys want to earn tokens, not earn tokens, like buy tokens like XWG early on before they get listed on major centralized exchanges, Gateio is the best place to go by using the link in the description or on the screen right now to create an account and to buy this token. You will get a 30% trading rebate along with the opportunity to make 50 to 100x gains on those tokens. And trust me, there's been a lot of tokens that were listed on Gateio that have made 50 to 100x, and it's not something that you can take it from me. You can easily verify this information by yourself by going through some of the list of tokens that Gateio has listed. which was way before Coinbase or even Binance listed those tokens, right? So use the link to set up your Gateio account and support the Brutal Investor channel, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.